Hey everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel and to a weekend reading vlog. Today is Friday, October 16th, and I just finished my work day. And I'm really excited for this weekend. It's just been like a tough past couple weeks of work, and I'm excited for this weekend because John and I have literally no plans. Nothing at all, which I'm excited about. So I decided this would be a good opportunity to try and get some serious reading done. So this morning I finished the 2 books I was reading physically. I only had 30 pages left in both of them, if that. I think in one of them I only had 10, or not a lot. So I finished those this morning. So I'm literally I'm going into this vlog starting brand new books. I do have an audiobook going, but I tend to just listen to those during the work week. I don't tend to listen to my audiobook on the weekends. So I'm not really going to be talking about that. And then John and I are also listening to the audiobook of The Shadow of What Was Lost. We do that most nights if he doesn't have D&D, while we're doing stuff actually here in this office. I'll crochet, he'll paint, I'll do some other craft type stuff. So we might do that. I think we're planning on doing that tonight. So I will be listening to that. At least once this weekend we will be listening to that. Probably both tonight and tomorrow, though. So as far as my physical reads go, I have a few things that I want to accomplish this weekend. So first up, I will be starting my buddy read of The Devil in the White City by Eric Larson, which I am buddy reading with Danny at Spinelli Speaks. We don't have a firm read this many pages or this many chapters a day. We're just kind of both going to start it and just kind of talk to each other as we go along. So I'll probably try and break it up to kind of last kind of until the end of the month, I think is what we decided. So I will be starting this today, which I'm really excited about because it sounds awesome. It's a true crime about a serial killer during the World's Fair of 1893. So excited to start this. Then I think I am going to, wait. Okay, sorry. I just realized I dropped this book and it fell against our wall. And somehow it got paint all over the cover. These walls have been painted for years. How it happened, I don't know. But I'll work on cleaning that off later. It's coming off if I scratch it. Anyways, I think I'm going to start Pet Cemetery tonight because all I've been wanting to read all October is horror, scary, books. And I've picked up 2 different books now that I thought were going to fit the bill. And both of them were kind of a letdown. One of them was very much a letdown. I buddy read Imaginary Friend with my mom at the very beginning of October. And I thought that was going to be exactly what I was looking for. And it was not scary at all. And it was really a disappointment. I gave it 2 stars in case you were wondering. I'll talk more about it when I do my October wrap up. But I was incredibly disappointed by that book. Then I actually just finished this morning The Haunting of Hill House, which I think it was fine, but I went into it with expecting it to be as scary as like the Netflix adaptation was. I knew that like the Netflix adaptation was a very, very loose adaptation of the book. Like I knew that going into it, but I thought that it'd still be like scary, and it wasn't like super scary. There were a couple of scenes that were like, oh, that's kind of a little bit scary, but it's definitely more like of a psychological thing than a like jump scare scary book. Like it's yeah. Which it wasn't bad. It's just, it was not what I was expecting going into it, in part because of the Netflix adaptation. And also, like, it appears on, like, every horror book list out there that I've ever seen says, like, oh, read The Haunting of Hill House. And so I was expecting it to be different than what it was. Like, it's good for what it is, but I feel like it's not at all what I was expecting. So, and not scary either, which was a letdown. So, I'm hoping that Pet Sematary fits the bill. Now, this is another book that I've watched the movie adaptation of, and the movie adaptation was not like the scariest movie I've ever seen, but it was creepy. So we'll see if this fits the bill. So I think I'm going to start that. I also need to start Verity, because the live show for this, as part of like the Book Sisters book club, is next Saturday, and I want to make sure that I have it read. So I may start this as well. I know like literally nothing about this. So I don't know if like these two will be good to read like at the same time, or if I need to focus on one over the other. I don't know, because I don't know anything about this. So I'll have to like read the synopsis and stuff and see if I want to attempt to read this at like this weekend as well, or just focus on Pet Sematary. But I think Pet Sematary is my like main priority. Then I also think that I'm going to try, well, I don't know why I'm saying try. I know I'm going to be able to do this. I think I'm going to also pick up Nimona and Mooncakes, my two graphic novels, because these will be like super quick reads and like good for if I just want to like sit down and like bust something out really quickly. I'll be able to get through these. So those are kind of like what I have planned. I might also, if like I'm getting like too much of the scary stuff, I might also like just pick up another, like I have a few other books on my TBR that are not horror scary books that I might pick up just if I feel like I need a break, but we'll see. So I'm hoping that these books meet my expectations, give me what I'm searching for. We shall see. Right now, I am going to get ready for John to come home, because he should be home in the next like half hour or so, and then figure out dinner, because I really don't want to cook. And I laid something out for dinner, but I don't know what I'm going to do with it. And but I think we're planning on going out to eat sometime tomorrow. Do I want to go out to eat tonight too? Maybe. And by out to eat, I mean like takeout or fast food, because I'm in sweatpants and a hoodie. So I am not wanting to put much more effort than this into my appearance tonight. So anyways, I think I'm going to go do some dishes and just kind of kill some time until John comes home. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Hey everyone, it's like 9:00 on Friday night. I'm just hanging out here. I have Shroud right there, literally like resting on my back, and Jimba's there, and Grizz is there. We're all just hanging out. I watched a little bit of BookTube and did some other YouTube videos and just read a little bit of The Devil in the White City. And so far I'm enjoying it. I mean, I don't read a ton of nonfiction. I should probably read more. But this is reading pretty easily. It's not dry, I guess. There's some little funny tidbits of information that I don't think are relevant to the story, but are interesting and funny, which I'm liking. And yeah, I think I've only read, the chapters aren't numbered, so I don't know exactly how many chapters, but I think it's only been a couple. Basically, I'm just at the point where Chicago got elected to be the city that hosts this World's Fair. And they selected the architects. So that's where I'm at right now. So not super far into it, 30 pages, 34 pages, but so far so good. But I think I'm going to set this down for the night, and switch over to Pet Cemetery if I can get to it without disturbing my dogs, because it's right on that table. I don't know if you were able to see that, but it's just out of arm's reach. And Shrouder here has been having some problems. I haven't talked about it yet, but I haven't shared this on YouTube, but he's been having some pain issues. We're trying to figure out what exactly it is, and the vets can't really narrow it down. But sudden movements seem to upset him, and he howls and screams in pain, and it's really sad. And with him resting on me, I don't want to move too much, but I think I want to start Pet Cemetery. We'll see if I can get it without disturbing him. And then I'll let you know what I think of it once I get into it. So I'll see ya soon, hopefully, if I don't fall asleep. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday morning. I did not update you guys last night. Basically, right after my last update last night, John came upstairs and was like, "Hey, I'm kind of ready to just lay down and do some reading." And I was like, "All right." So we did that and just kind of laid in bed. And because we were getting ready for bed, I chose not to start Pet Cemetery because I don't want to get too scared right before bed. So I ended up picking up The Proposal by Jasmine Gilroy and read 74 pages. So not a bad way to spend my evening, I guess. I'm enjoying it. It's really cute. I her stuff, The Wedding Date read really quickly for me. This is reading really quickly for me. I'm enjoying it so far. So yeah. This morning, we haven't done much at all. Basically just woke up, took care of the dogs, and ate breakfast, and I just got ready for the day for the most part. At 1:30 today, we have a reservation at J. Timothy's, which I've mentioned in other vlogs. They have super highly ranked wings, and we're going to go eat some lunch there. Until then, I'm kind of just hanging out. I need to return a book to the library. I'm trying to decide if I just want to drop it off or if I want to browse the library. I mean, I have so many books that I need to read here, but part of me wants to do some browsing. So I'm trying to decide if I want to just go do that now, because they're open 10 to 1, so I only have 2 more hours that I could go, and then at 1 o'clock we have to leave to go to J. Tim's anyways. So that's kind of what I'm trying to decide right now, is if I want to run to the library, which I think I'm going to. Well, I have to go to the library regardless. I have to return a book. It's overdue. But they're not charging fines right now, and I wanted to finish it. So I should probably return that to the library. So yeah. And I need to go pick up a prescription at Rite Aid, and Rite Aid and the library are like just a few like buildings away from each other, so I should probably just go do it. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do right now, I think. But I wanted to come in here and update you guys. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Hey everyone, I'm back from the library, and let's just say I did some browsing and checked out some books. And it's a good thing that A, the library is free, and B, that my library auto-renews books unless there's a hold on them. Because I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books checked out from the library before today. And I just returned a couple. I just checked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more. On top of the fact that I have like 300 unread books on my bookshelf. John is going to give me such a hard time about this. He's going to tease me so much. But, oh well. I'm not going to apologize for it. So, let me show you what I got. I got When in Doubt, Add Butter by Beth Harbison. I should say, going into this, I had watched a recommendation video that Sarah at the Bookish Knitter put out that was like clean romance recommendations, and it was like a bunch of authors or like books that she recommended that don't have a lot of like the smut, and like it's kind of like behind closed doors like type romance, which I don't mind a little bit of like the sexy time, but I don't like a lot. So I was like, let me check out some of these books. And one of the authors she mentioned was Beth Harbison. Also, either she mentioned it or Chloe at Always Books mentioned it in a video. I don't remember who. One of those two in one of their videos recommended Beth Harbison. I think it was Sarah, but now I'm like second guessing and thinking maybe it was Chloe because of the book that like it was another book that was recommended but by this author. I don't remember. It was one of those two. Now that I'm saying that. I don't know. One of those two. They both have great recommendations. So check them both out if you haven't already. Then I got, let me look at some of the other ones. Oh, and then I got Just One of the Guys by Kristen Higgins, which I know was a Sarah recommendation. I know that was one of hers. Then I got a random book that I was like looking at other authors and just saw this and it caught my eye, which is The Someday Jar by Allison Morrigan. So, I don't know. It says, what if someday is today? And like it says, the blurb just says, charming and fun, The Someday Jar is a reminder to seize opportunity, to believe in yourself, and most importantly, to fill your life with wonderful experiences. And just kind of looked cute, so, it doesn't cost me anything, so I might as well check it out. Then I got a book that I have been wanting to check out because this author is on my like authors to read and to try in 2020, and I tried one of this author's other books and was not enjoying it, and so my mom said, try this instead. So that is Every Heart a Doorway by Seanan McGuire. I tried reading Middle Game and it just was not captivating me, but my mom said to maybe try this series, and they had it, so I checked it out. Then I got 3 cozy mysteries. Because why not, right? I got A Batter of Life and Death by Ali Alexander. I just finished Meet Your Baker yesterday. And this is book 2 in the Bake Shop mystery series. Then I got Brownies and Broomsticks by Bailey Cates, which is the first book in the Magical Bakery mystery, because why not start another cozy mystery series? And with that being said, why not start 2 cozy mystery series? And I got A Deadly Inside Scoop by Abby Collette, which is the first in the Ice Cream Parlor mystery, which I'm pretty sure is like a brand new series, because this is like a brand new book. And I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe one of my subscribers suggested, like, saw, like, either bought this or checked it out at the library and was like, oh, like, Dara, check it out, because I like cozies. I think it was this one. If it wasn't this one, it was like another Ice Cream Parlor themed cozy mystery series, and I need to go back and confirm, but I saw it, and why not? So those are the 7 library books I got today, on top of the 6 I already have checked out, and the 300 books on my bookshelf that are unread. I'm not even going to apologize. So anyways, I have some reading to do now. Yeah, I have a lot of reading to do now. So I'm going to sit and, well, first I need to like make sure we don't need anything, because we're going to Target. We're going to stop at Target on our way home from the restaurant. And I want to make sure I don't need anything else from there. So I'm going to like just make a quick list. And then I'm going to do some reading in The Devil in the White City and Pet Sematary. So I will see you guys soon. Hey everyone. So John and I are back from lunch at J. Tim's. It was so good. As always. Very solid. Again, highly recommend if you're ever in Connecticut. And then we came home and just listened to a couple chapters of The Shadow of What Was Lost. And John was painting miniatures. Here, I'll show you what we were doing. John was painting miniatures. That's what John was up to. And I was making a like fall bookmark. Not that I need more bookmarks, but I like making them. So right now it's just drying with some Mod Podge, and then I have to do another layer on this side. So yeah, we just did that, listened to a couple of chapters. Now I think I'm going to like put on some comfier clothes and kind of settle in for the late afternoon and evening. So yeah. Hey everyone, so it's a little bit later on Saturday. It's like just after 6. I've just been sitting here reading. I read a little bit of The Devil in the White City, maybe another couple of chapters. I'm still really enjoying it. It's reading quickly, again, like I said yesterday, for a nonfiction. And I love that the author like throws in just little like random like tidbits of information that like aren't pertinent necessarily to the story, but they're kind of funny, just like random things. I like that. I also earlier today started Pet Sematary, and I'm now on page 74 and really enjoying it so far. I mean, not too much has happened yet. It's basically been like the family getting settled in their new house, and like they go up to the pet cemetery for the first time, and Lewis, the like main character, just had his first day of work, so like at his new job. So like that's kind of all that's happened, but it's reading quickly and I'm enjoying it. I love the family. I love The Neighbors. I think right now I'm going to maybe watch a couple booktube videos, and then I think I might read Mooncakes and then get back into either Pet Sematary or The Devil in the White City. But I want a little bit of a break. So yeah, I think that's what's going to happen. So I will see you guys soon. Hey everyone. So it's Sunday, early afternoon. I have some lunch warming up for myself. Just some soup, chicken tortilla. I just got back from the grocery store, put the groceries away. Right now, John is finishing painting the nursery. I don't know what's going on with my hair. Right now, John is finishing painting the nursery, doing like the first coat of paint. And we'll see if we need to do a second one. And I'm just going to eat my soup and then do some reading. So last night, I ended up reading Mooncakes. I thought it was cute. I don't necessarily think that the title is at all relevant to the story or the cover at all, because the mooncakes are like such an inconsequential part of the story. But other than that, I thought it was cute. I enjoyed it. I just don't understand the title or the cover. And then I think the last update I gave you was that I got to page 74 in Pet Sematary. I read a couple chapters of The Devil in the White City. And then I also read some more of The Proposal. I just have that in my bedroom, so I don't have it here to show you, but I did read some of The Proposal as well. So I think I'm probably going to read some more of Pet Sematary, either while I eat or like after eating. And then I have so much that I want to like accomplish today, but I don't know if I'm going to get to all of it. Like I need to go through all of my clothes and like see what is still going to fit over the next 4 months because of my bump. I also have another task that I might take on, maybe, which is I watched a video yesterday that Sarah at Sarah's Nightstand put out, which was about how she uses Goodreads. And I found it very informative, and I learned a lot of stuff. And now I want to like completely overhaul my Goodreads. And like, because I feel like she learned me. She taught me stuff that I didn't know that you could do with Goodreads. And I feel like now that I know that, I can make Goodreads work better for me, like within like my shelves and stuff, and I can track like books I own and books I need to read and stuff like that better. So part of me wants to like update my Goodreads. We'll see if that happens. But first I need to eat because I'm hungry. So that is the update. Hey everyone, it is Sunday night. John is currently playing D&D, so if you hear him in the background, that is why. He's being especially loud tonight. Apparently one of the guys is just being incredibly funny, but whatever. So I'm currently reading Pet Sematary. I'm in the middle of like the world's longest chapter, and I'm not enjoying it, like the chapter itself. I'm enjoying the book, but like they basically like they're walking to the pet cemetery, and like every last like detail, every last like inch of this pet cemetery or this walk is described in like excruciating detail. And I really don't care what the woods look like, because it probably just looks like woods. And so I'm like skimming through it, and I'm not enjoying that so much. The overall story I'm still enjoying, but this one particular chapter is excruciatingly long. But they just got to their destination, so I'm hoping that like things pick up. But like it's been dragging for like, I think I've been reading this chapter for like 20 minutes. It is, how many pages is it total? Let's see. Let's count. It starts on page 106 and goes to page 130, like halfway through page 131. It's really long, especially compared to some of the other chapters. Some of the other chapters are only like a page. So I don't think the length of the chapter would bother me so much, except that like literally I'm on page 122 and like I'd say at least 10, if not more pages have been just a description as they're walking through the woods. Anyways, enough about me complaining about this one chapter of the book. Things are starting to like pick up. Something just happened. I don't want to say too much, although like I think it's pretty obvious what like just happened because most people either know what the book is about or have seen the movie. But one of the like big events just happened, and Lewis is about ready to figure out what the pet cemetery really is. I did read a couple chapters of The Devil in the White City as well. Still enjoying that. Like right now, The Devil in the White City kind of tells, like you have two different stories. You have like the story of like the World's Fair, and then you have like the story of like the serial killer. And right now it's kind of like just like how both the World's Fair came to be in Chicago and how like the serial killer came to be in Chicago. So you kind of like alternate chapters between the two, which is fine. I don't mind that at all. I'm assuming that at some point they will come together. Actually, the chapter that I just finished was like, oh, the serial killer just found out that the World's Fair like is going to be like set up and like constructed really close to like this building that he owns. So it's starting to like come together. So I'm wanting to finish this chapter and then make some hot cider and read a romance to get my mind off of a serial killer and a horror novel. So I'll see you guys probably a little bit later tonight. Hey everyone, it is now Monday. I just wanted to wrap up this weekend reading vlog. I ended up falling asleep yesterday while reading The Proposal, but I read another like 50 pages of this, which was a great way to fall asleep. Falling asleep while reading Pet Cemetery, I think would have given me nightmares, but falling asleep while reading The Proposal was less scary. So really enjoying this. I mean, I'm really enjoying everything that I'm reading so far. Got to page, where did I get to in The Devil in the White City last night? So I got to page 85 in The Devil in the White City over the weekend. I got to page, I got to page 130 in Pet Cemetery over the weekend. I read the entirety of Mooncakes and got to page 202 in The Proposal. So that is what I accomplished this weekend. Let me know how your weekend was. Did you do anything fun? Was it nice and relaxing? Let me know. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, happy reading. Bye.